how do you go from this to this? There are several steps involved, a lot of details, but it's all worth it in the end. I'm going to take you through the process of building a new house, start to finish. Welcome back to our series where we're taking you through the process of building a home, start to finish. In our last episode, we talked about tile install, countertops got installed, and fixturing happened, plumbing, lighting, etc. So now we are talking about all of the little remaining installs, elements, details to wrap this project up. Flooring install really changes the overall feel of the house. It's one of the largest elements that's going into the project and is going everywhere throughout the house. So for the longest time, we've been working with the concrete floor as the foundation that was originally poured. So it's gray, it's cold, and now once the flooring goes in, it's really gonna warm up the space and start to feel like a real home. For this project, we went with an engineered white oak floor with a very light finish. So it almost has this kind of whitewashed finish to it, and that was really because we wanted the house overall to feel really light, bright, fresh, and we felt like pairing a really light floor with really crisp white walls was gonna help achieve that feel. We're gonna use the same wood floor on the treads for the stairs. So sometimes people will choose a different material here. I like to keep everything very consistent. So the white oak will continue on the treads of the stairs, and on the risers, we've decided to do a white painted riser. This way it creates a little bit of contrast, but also has a very classic feeling to it with this white and wood look. We're working with a metal company to fabricate our custom railing for this house. For the design of this railing, we wanted it to be very simple. We wanted it in a matte black finish, and we wanted the spindles to be very thin, very delicate, and dive right into the treads of the stairs. Because of the design and the varying angles that we had to work with, the install took a few days. We did have a couple of setbacks where things were not measured correctly, so they had to come back and redo certain parts of the stairs to make sure that everything was very seamless, transitioned well, and that we didn't have any weird angles going on throughout the railing. It turned out great. It looks awesome. Exactly what we envisioned. So we are really, really happy with it. We have this really pretty wallpaper that is going into the master closet and the master bathroom. In the closet, we are putting it on the ceiling. It's a little unexpected to put it on the ceiling in the closet, but I feel like it adds life to this little space, makes it feel more custom, makes it feel pretty, and again, just a little bit different than what you typically see. With the colorway, it's gonna look great against the gray trim work that we have going on in this closet. We are also gonna install this same wallpaper on one of the walls in the water closet. And the reason we chose this wall is because it's the first wall you really see when you're entering the bathroom. So it becomes a focal, again, adds a little bit of interest to the gray and white bathroom and simple scheme we have going on everywhere else. We've talked about the gray grass cloth wallpaper that's going into the office, and now it's time for install. We're going in with this wallpaper, getting installed on all of the walls. So all of the walls will have this texture, this gray texture that ties to the color of the millwork that's in there, and it's gonna look really great. Hardware is such a fun element to choose when designing these spaces because there's so many options out there. There's so many styles, so many finishes. And for this project, we are going to use a mix of black and brass hardware, mixing it up in every space, but keeping the overall palette consistent. I think my favorite hardware that we chose for this house was the CB2 acrylic and brass pulls that are getting installed in the office. So really pops. against the gray millwork. It is classic and modern, fun, a hint of glam. So again, just think they look really great for that space. And then I would say one of the other highlights that I really liked for this house was the brass handle that we chose for the custom barn door. This leads into the office. It really pops against the black and has some weight to it. The scale of it is grand. So overall, it's probably my other favorite fixture in terms of hardware that we selected for this project. Appliances are one of the last items to go into a home. So they don't really need to sit there while other trades are in, so they don't get damaged. And so again, they're just one of the last things that gets installed. And for this house, one of the things that we love is that we decided on doing panel ready appliances for the refrigerator and for the dishwasher. These two were located on the perimeter of the kitchen, and because the kitchen wasn't very large in size, it helps to make it feel a little bit bigger by not breaking up the black cabinets with these stainless steel appliances. So again, just keeping everything consistent. When you pan the kitchen, everything is black and everything looks like it's custom cabinetry. We have several punch walks and punch lists that get created during the life of a project. And what this means is these are things that need to be addressed, fixed, repaired, moved, for whatever reason. At this point in the project, our punch list is pretty minimal. There's not that many things to take care of. So we are extremely close to wrapping this house up and being done. So the next episode, we are gonna show you the completed home. So make sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram, and we will see you in the next episode, the reveal.